A package believed to be bound for Austin exploded at a Texas FedEx facility early Tuesday, law enforcement officials said, opening another potential front in investigations into a series of blasts that had left the Texas Capitol gripped with fear. The explosion happened shortly after midnight at the facility in Schertz, Texas, just northeast of San Antonio. Schertz police said the explosion came from a package in the sorting area of the facility. One person was treated by medical teams and released at the scene, the police said in a posting on its Facebook page. A law enforcement source said that police were investigating whether the explosion was related to the other four in Austin, which have killed 2 people and injured others. "That is definitely a concern of ours," said the official, who spoke on the condition of anonymity to discuss the latest incident. The FBI and ATF were at the scene. Few other details were immediately available, including where the package entered the FedEx system and its specific destination. The incident happened as investigators scrambled for clues at the scene of another mysterious explosion Sunday in Austin, the 4th in a string of attacks in the city this month. Authorities believe they are the work of a sophisticated, serial bomber, who has been terrorizing Austin with increasingly complex devices. Investigators in Texas have not linked the blasts there to any particular individual or organization. Sunday's blast in Austin, which injured 2 men walking through a residential area, marked an escalation in both the tactics and skills displayed by the bomber or bombers, police said, while the 3 previous devices were hidden in packages delivered to homes in residential neighborhoods. The 4th device, anchored to a for sale sign, was left on the side of the road and was rigged with a tripwire, showing a higher level of sophistication, a higher level of skill, said Brian Manley, the interim Austin police chief. "What we have seen now is a significant change from what appeared to be 3 very targeted attacks to what was, last night, an attack that would have hit a random victim that happened to walk by," Manley said at a news briefing Monday. "So we've definitely seen a change in the method." Investigators were just beginning to probe the reported explosion at the FedEx facility, so no information was available about the type of blast or device involved. Parcel bombs have been detected before in apparent terrorist-linked plots attempting to use delivery services such as FedEx. In 2010, 2 packages containing plastic explosives and a detonating mechanism were found during transit on 2 cargo flights bound for the United States. One was discovered in Dubai, and the other at East Midlands Airport in Britain. The explosive devices, hidden in printer cartridges, were originally shipped from Yemen. Later, Al-Qaeda in the Arabian Peninsula claimed responsibility. The 4th device in Austin had similarities to the 3 bombs that detonated in the Texas Capitol in the past 3 weeks, killing 2 people and injuring 2 others, one seriously, Manley said. The explosion Sunday night plunged the city further into a frightening uncertainty that has left residents on edge. Authorities have seemed vexed, completely at a loss to explain who could be setting off the devices, or why, and asking the unknown attacker to communicate with them. They also have offered rewards of up to $115,000 for information in the case. First 3 explosives all hit eastern Austin, affecting areas where Black and Hispanic residents live, prompting some to question whether the initial blast on March 2 would have prompted more urgency had it gone off in a more affluent, predominantly white neighborhood, like where the attack Sunday night happened, injuring 2 white men. "This is a public threat," Nelson Linder, president of NAACP's Austin chapter, said Monday. "Now that the geography has changed, it's going to widen people's perspectives. Nobody can take this lightly. We're all vulnerable." Linder added, "Like they tell us in the military, when you walk, look down at where you're walking." Police have declined to describe the bombs in detail, saying only that they appear to be the sophisticated work of a person or people who know what they're doing, and noting that the bomb maker has been able to assemble and deliver the devices without setting them off. After telling residents to remain wary of unexpected or suspicious packages, authorities now are urging broader caution. "We're even more concerned now that if people see something suspicious, they just stay away from it altogether and contact law enforcement," said Fred Milanovsky, special agent in charge of the Houston division of the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms and Explosives. "Because if they move that package or if they step on that tripwire, it's likely to detonate." Milanovsky said bombs using tripwires are activated when any pressure is applied to the wires, and he said that can include people tripping over it or picking up the package. Investigators have said the attacks might have been motivated by racial bias, since the previous explosions killed 2 black people and wounded a Hispanic woman, though they acknowledged that this is just one theory. The explosion Sunday injured 2 white men, one 22, the other 23, walking through Travis Country, a wealthy neighborhood in southwest Austin, far from the other 3 attacks. The men were taken to a hospital with serious but non-life-threatening injuries, and Manley said they were in stable condition Monday. With this tripwire